that everybody has a plan. And ideally, what you have for a plan is just a smaller version of a larger plan. So we have a very large plan for perhaps a decade. Some people plan longer than that. But indeed, if it's a decade, that means that we can have other plans which fit inside that decade of planning. It might be that you break your plan down into periods of 5 years and then subsequently break it down further to 1 year terms. And then, of course, if we break down a 1 year term to a number of months or quarters, and then even further to a week and then to a day, makes it much easier to achieve the things that you want to achieve. Sometimes when we set ourselves a big goal, perhaps we set ourselves that 10-year plan, it's so big, it frightens us. And some people find themselves unable to go out and achieve those sort of things. So by breaking it down, we have these little pieces, little bite-sized pieces, we might say, which make it easy for us to go out and achieve whatever it is that we want to achieve. In doing that, it means that the day-to-day doesn't necessarily become overwhelming, simply because this greater goal is empowering us to move forward. When we're moved forward by the goals that we have, it makes it much easier to simply keep going. There's nothing quite so terrible, I think, as to see somebody who is moved to inaction because they think their goals are too big and they can't achieve them. And if we go back to Henry Ford, who said that believe you can or believe you can't, either way you're right. It's exactly true. If we think we can't do something, we generally don't do it. Yet if we think we can do it, we generally do it. We achieve whatever it is that we thought we could do. It's important to be clear in what we want so that we don't confuse ourselves. And to that end, right now, what can we do about right now? Right now, we can look to the end of this calendar year. And this calendar year is not far away. Notwithstanding, we might count it in a number of weeks that says, wow, that's a lot of weeks. It's just not far away. It'll be honest before we know it. Especially this year, where we've had such interruptions to what it is that we want to do in our businesses. The thing about the end of the calendar year is that it means lots of change is coming to your business. Whatever your business is, it's unlikely that it's going to operate through the Christmas break the way it operates at every other time of the year. We must plan for that so that we don't find ourselves caught short, as it were, in any area. Some of the things that are going to change is that some of us won't be able to speak with our clients because they'll be going away on holidays. Others will have staff and they'll have staffing issues because their business is going to pick up over Christmas. That means they might need extra staff. And if you need extra staff at Christmas time, let's not wait until the week before the Christmas break to find those staff. Let's plan for it now. Get organised. Be on top of all of the things that are likely to change in your business. Reduces overwhelm. Make sure that the business runs the way it's meant to run. Make sure that your customers are happy. As always, if your customers are happy, they tell other people about your business. By telling other people about your business, you get more customers. And so it goes and so it goes. It multiplies and multiplies. That's just one of the things that you might think about. What about the people that are on your books already? Do they need leave? Now, if they need leave over Christmas and you have an increase in business over Christmas, there's extra work to be done. That takes you back to how have you planned to introduce your people, your new staff, to the business? Do you have your procedures and policies in place so that everybody who works for you understands what the rules are so that they're on the same page as you? Again, makes your business run smoothly. Does it take time and effort to put these things together? Of course it does. But once you put them together, it means that the rest of the business runs ever so much more smoothly. So you don't get caught up in these problems day to day. Eliminate them before you begin. So what about the stock and services that might be required over this period? Do you have enough on hand? If you don't have enough on hand, have you made arrangements to make sure that you're going to have enough on hand before the issue can arise as a problem? What about looking into all of your KPIs, everything that happens in your business? Are they heading you in the right direction? Are they helping your staff understand how the business operates? If you've got staff on board and you haven't got these things in place, like your KPIs, for example, and your policies and procedures, and your staff understanding exactly how all of that works, every day you're going to have issues. If every day you have issues, what can you expect? You can expect stress, worry, and overwhelm. If you've got stress, worry, and overwhelm, why are you in business? We start asking ourselves these questions and then we start giving up. Let's not give up. Let's plan for all these potential eventualities. Let's make sure we identify the ones that we want and the ones that we don't want. Take steps to eliminate the ones we don't want. Those same steps will deliver what it is that we do want. In doing that, we'll have the business that we want. We'll make sure that we achieve the goals that we've set ourselves. So another thing to think of here is end of October is the time to put your tax return in for a whole range of businesses. And if you're one of those, make sure you get it in on time. If you're not one of those, keep going. But make sure that you fit or you don't fit the rules. And in fitting the rules, again, we eliminate a whole lot of overwhelm and stress and worry, and we can move forward with our business. We can achieve what we want to achieve. Take these little steps now. Make sure that your business is set for the longer term. In doing so, your life's going to be a heck of a lot easier. Go and have an absolutely great week. I'll see you Monday.